The experimental prototype community of tomorrow, also known as Epcot, also known as the park with the giant golf ball, also known as the park that many guests choose to skip. I'm going to tell you reasons why you should not skip Epcot on your next visit to Walt Disney World. There are 4 theme parks located all throughout Walt Disney World Resort, including Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. When you think of Epcot compared to the other 3 theme parks, Epcot is a little different. Epcot doesn't have the most non-stop action-packed experiences. Epcot doesn't have the biggest thrill rides. It is a little different compared to the other theme parks located on Walt Disney World Resort. In my opinion, Epcot is more of a go with the flow, kind of do things at your own pace, but Epcot is a park that you should definitely not be skipping on your next visit to Walt Disney World. Epcot was the second theme park to open 11 years after Magic Kingdom. Epcot opened on October 1st, 1982. Unfortunately, this would be after the passing of Walt Disney. While Magic Kingdom was meant to be a traditional theme park, Epcot was actually supposed to be the complete opposite. According to allears.net, Epcot was supposed to be a full-functioning utopian society, and that's why Epcot is a little different compared to the other theme parks. I'm sure you've heard Walt's famous phrase, "All our dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them." Walt valued the American dream of working hard in order to be successful. Walt really believed that if everyone works hard enough, that everyone in our society could live in peace and harmony. And these are the things that gave Walt the idea for Epcot, and that is really what Epcot is based about. According to allears.net, Epcot was intended to be a fully functional utopian society that promoted a positive civic community and cooperation with business for advancements that benefited all. Upon the early stages of designing Epcot, Walt envisioned that Epcot was supposed to be a city that was circular with themes around the outside and Epcot being in the middle. If you are familiar with Epcot at all, then that really sounds like what Epcot is. In the middle is the World Showcase Lagoon, and then around the outside, there are different countries. Originally, Walt intended for those countries to just be some sort of theme. When Walt began designing Epcot, he actually envisioned Epcot to be the heart of Walt Disney World. He wanted Epcot to be the place that when everybody thought of Walt Disney World, they thought of Epcot. In my opinion, when people think of Walt Disney World today, Cinderella's castle is kind of that basis of what Walt Disney World is. Many people do not even know that Cinderella's castle is not the only theme park in all of Walt Disney World. Walt's original dream was for Epcot to be this basis of Walt Disney World and be the heart of Walt Disney World. Walt wanted to design this transportation system that would go all across Walt Disney World. That included the monorail. The monorail today goes to Epcot in Magic Kingdom, but it does not go across all of Walt Disney World. Did you know that Walt originally planned to design a 30-story building that was going to be this grand resort right in the middle of Epcot? This proves that Walt originally intended for Epcot to be the heart of Walt Disney World. The unfortunate early passing of Walt in 1966 made it really difficult for Imagineers to pursue this dream that Walt had for Epcot. While Epcot is still unique to other theme parks across Walt Disney World, Epcot is not a park that you should sleep on. Epcot is a park that you should visit for many reasons. Epcot has 4 festivals throughout the year. Festival of the Arts, which is a festival that runs January through February. There's the International Flower and Garden Festival, which is a festival that runs through March through July. There is the International Wine and Food Festival, which is the festival that runs July through November, and the Festival of the Holidays, which runs through November and December. Each of these festivals not only offer different food and different experiences and different drinks and all kinds of things to try, all these festivals offer different experiences that are very unique to the cultures. As I mentioned before, when Walt was designing this circular city, this radial plan for Epcot, he had an idea that on the outside of the radial plan would be these themes. These themes today are the 11 countries that you can travel to throughout Epcot. If you don't have the time, if you are not able to go across the ocean and go to Europe and explore the United Kingdom or explore Germany or explore Italy, you can do that at Epcot, and you can really get authentic experiences in Epcot in each of these countries.
Are you serious?
For example, in the United Kingdom, did you know that you can make a phone call at a photo booth? You can also go to Club Cool and you can try different sodas from all around the world. I heard the Beverly is the best one. Your kiddos can also get a passport book, and they can get their passport book stamped from each of the different countries. Your kiddos also learn a little bit about that country when they get their passport book stamped. So there's a little bit of education involved. And last, but certainly not least, yes, there are rides in Epcot. One of my favorite rides in all of Walt Disney World Resort is the newer attraction, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. This ride is probably one of my top 3 rides throughout the entire property. It is one of the best roller coasters that I have ever experienced. And if you are skipping skipping Epcot, then you're skipping my favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World. Another newer attraction that opened up in Epcot is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. If you love 4D experiences, you don't want to miss this one. Some other attraction themes include Frozen. If you have kiddos that love Frozen, there is a great little boat ride that even I love to enjoy. Test Track is very similar to Radiator Springs Racers in Disneyland's California Adventure. So if you're familiar with that ride at all, that is what you can get at Test Track in Walt Disney World. Other themes include Finding Nemo. You can take a ride to space. You can take a ride on a boat ride with the 3 caballeros. You can go soaring around the world, and you don't want to miss Living with the Land. And while it may seem like a boat ride throughout a greenhouse, I promise you it's so much more than that, and it's a ride that I never ever skip when I go to Epcot. If you love shows, if you like to get out of the heat and get away from the crowds, I love going to the Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival. There are short films that you can enjoy, and I love them every single time that I experience them. There is fireworks at Epcot. Magic Kingdom is not the only park with fireworks. Epcot also has fireworks. The show at Epcot currently is Epcot Forever. This is a limited time show. It won't be around forever, so if you're going to Epcot soon, you want to experience this show. The great thing about fireworks shows at Epcot is they are always in the World Showcase Lagoon. The World Showcase Lagoon is in the middle of the park, so you can see in any of the countries around that radial plan and you can enjoy the fireworks. So there's really not a bad seat in the house. Now, if I can get at least 50 subscribers from this video, I'm gonna go to Epcot and I'm going to show you some of my favorite things to do at Epcot. So make sure that you like and subscribe. If you also need some help getting to Epcot as a travel agent with Love of the Magic Vacations for the past 6 years, I would say that I have some experience under my belt and I can definitely help you plan your next vacation. Check the details below for more information. Bye, rope droppers. Thanks for watching.